Okay, hello. I guess something is happening with my phone that every time that I go into pushing a button, it makes a button. Let me see. Uh, oh yeah, it makes a noise now. What I did here? What are the options of touch portal here? Because I want to get nag every single time I push a button, I get a. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's weird. I cannot set up the menu in my old phone. Okay, that's sort of interesting. Hmm. Okay, whatever. I can just mute my phone here. Okay, so what happened yesterday between yesterday and today? So there are two things that I did yesterday. In the last night, I was trying to figure out how to make things run in the right order. So the first thing, let's go into what happened at the executor before. Let me see if I change anything inside. Okay, I can just dispose all of this. Okay, goodbye. This color does 12 changes. So far so good. We have our application here. And what I will do today is to add additional two options to the init. There is the author and the description. I have to add those two as well inside of the package.json when you build your application. And that's pretty much. And I did some changes on how Node uh, does things. I mean, your executor does things. So let's start on what I did yesterday. The first one is our init. So if we go into our init yesterday, I pretty much I try to resolve this first and execute the command because apparently when I try to understand to resolve the path to the workspace, it was not recognizing not all the commands. And the worst thing that I wanted to do is just to add inside of the package.json any additional script. The idea is it just should be out of the box experience. And you run your executor when you build your Electron application. So pretty much that's what I did yesterday. So second is the executor itself. So let's go and see the changes on the generator. And I noticed something yesterday, and it was that after I run everything, install packages task is a task that NX uses to build stuff. I may have to probably just to yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna just capture devices. I'm gonna say here OBS. Okay. I'm gonna say here go live. There you go. Oh, I didn't start the virtual camera. There you go. So one thing that I know is that I run my executor and it runs the whole package, but I was not being able to properly. Oh, Tom McCurry. Well, thank you for the follow up. So, there are two things that I was not able to do is after I execute all the things that I need to inject into the project file, because the project file needs targets and configuration based on the prompt of the user, not in the prompt of the user, the prompt of the application. These packages doesn't get installed, so I had a hard time. But now I understand that if you want to install packages, when you pass this in the run task in serial, I'm gonna just probably put it bigger so everybody can see it. So run task in serial is gonna run one thing after the other, and that's gonna help you to build things in the right order or in the way you expect to do things. After that is finished, I can just format all the files and return all the install task, and that's how it is working. So I'm going to introduce like an author, description, and verbose. Okay, for the moment, it's gonna let's look into the package.json. The package.json in theory should not include in the main application should not include oh, for example, I may have to remove those. So I'm gonna say here npm, and let me open my list of dependencies in my generator, because my generator has the list of what I'm installing. So I don't need Electron Builder. I don't need Electron. I don't. Oh, maybe I don't need cross. I don't think I don't even need cross env. I'm tempted to leave it there, but I don't think I really need it. I don't think I really need it. So I may not need this for the moment, because we're gonna simulate that I have a clear setup, and I don't need this one here, and I don't need this one here. Okay. So let's clean up those, and then let's commit the changes. Yeah, I don't think I even need cross env. Yeah, I don't need cross env. Yeah, this is what you are out of the box in a default, like a React application inside of your code base. Oh, and this type, this has to get out too. This is what you expect to have out of the box experience. Okay, so let me commit this. npm say git add this. What's the npm? I know git commit some removing just to remove all packages to simulate write setup. And only then now we can be able to jump in the other stuff that into generate the application. So ironically, I have a problem with spaces in PowerShell, but all of a sudden they're working fine. So I want to ensure that when I build the schema, I have author and description. So let's see if this. I hear from Max that he's working on that right now for PowerShell, but let's see how it works on command prompt. In command prompt, I shouldn't expect any issues. So let's go into our schema. So I have host project, and I have name, and I'm gonna say here author. I'm gonna say here alias A. I'm gonna say here author of the application. Oh, I cannot even see a thing here. Name of the Electron author of the Electron application. And I'm gonna say the same thing here in the prompt when we run the generator inside of our panel, author and description. Alias D. I'm gonna say here description of the Electron application. Okay, so all of these fields, 4 fields, are mandatory: author and description, pretty much. And I'm expecting now, when I go into my generator, to have those changes somewhere around here. Author, gonna say here options.author. Oh, what? I thought okay, where is your type here? Oh, yes, here. So this project, I'm gonna say here author of the application. I'm gonna say here author is a string, and description of the application is gonna be this. Okay, pretty much. Now this is gonna have the right name here when I build the options for the application. So I'm gonna say options author and options description. So this happens only when you have that. Now, let's jump when you build the Electron application, because now we have to pass those parameters to our template. So let's look our template and find out where is yeah, the Electron builder. So there should be an author and description somewhere here. Oh, the author and description goes in the package.json. Oof. So it's more in the generate in the executor. This is fine. The executor is gonna, because the executor is gonna read the parameters. So when you build Electron, I hope it's not much text here. So we have to make a copy of our package.json, the original, and versus the parsed. So now what we need to do is to write in the package.json okay, so this is just 2 copies of the package.json. Oh, so I'm gonna say here author parse package.json dot author is equals to now I have to read from options. Gonna say here author. Oh, hold on. The executor context or target may not put. I'm gonna say here name and description. It has to. We have to bring those 2, so we can be able to provide to Electron Builder the author and the description of the application, because right now we are just importing the path. So I'm gonna say here again author of the application. Author is a string, and let's do description application as we did before. Great. So if we compare that here with the feature schema that is in the executor here, this one. Oh, sorry, is the generator. Let's take a small look into the generator, because this generator is gonna tell me the author and description is gonna be running an Electron build. So we had to bring those 2, connect that information, and pass it to the Electron builder. So let's do that. Let's go here. So I need to import author and description from the options, and here in this author is gonna see here options.author and parse package description. Pretty much that's it. I'm expecting to see those changes when you build your package.json, and that should suffice. Looking from the big context of things. Okay, let me see that I don't have any Electron files here, so we are good here. Before I execute anything else, probably it's gonna tell me. Uh, what should I do first? Let's commit the work before I do something else. So yeah, so the changes are in my schema. I'm gonna say here, let's add everything. Adding author and description to application workflow. Okay. Now that we have this, we can be able to run and see how this behaves. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut description and let's see what happens. It should tell me the description of the Electron application. Oh, hold on, hold your horses. I like what I'm about to see. So if I run this, it's gonna run all of this. Human readable for your Electron application. It's gonna be my my Electron app. Author of the application, Eric Rodriguez. Description of the script. Oh, probably it's gonna ask me what is the default project. What project should type this? An Electron application. Yeah, host project is missing in the generator, so let's add it. We are this close. Generators, what is the schema? X prompt is, so I'm gonna say here X prompt. Name of the host project. Yep. So I'm gonna say here name of the host project, and I don't have a default one, so I'm just gonna remove this. So let's see if we can see the prompt now. Oh, that's glorious. Look at this. I like it. Okay. This is nice. Now I can be able to see where things are going. So let's go. Let's add information here. Let's add the commit. For project to use. Let's say commit. So let's say it's gonna be front end, human reader for the Electron application, my Electron app, author application, Eric Rodriguez, boots an Electron app for front end. And then it should be installing everything. Oh, does this feel that good? Don't tell me no, because it looks so good right now. So if everything works fine, now if I go into my project.json, the prompts are here, author and description. What I'm expecting to see now when I run the executor to build the Electron application is that in my package.json, I'm gonna find, this before was not, this was before you install your application. Oh, chat from who? A friend. Oh yeah. Who is this guy? Oh, the guy from 5K, whatever. Let's go. Now that we completed this, we can be able now to run the build and see if it adds the description. So nx run front end nx electron build, and let's go. Oh yes, it add author and description. So you're gonna see now that the warning that I have before for the author and description is gonna be gone after the build finish. Is gonna remove the parts that we don't need. Okay, so let me remove here in the control panel the previous front end I had before. Okay, so this is a good news. So let's see the setup files, and let me see what is it, what is it, what is it, what is it. The distribution, yes, distribution apps front end. There is a front end setup here. And let me see, reveal in file explorer, and here we have it. We have the application setup based on the icon we previously elaborated. You can make your own, so that's a good thing. So let's run this, and front end setup is gonna just do its thing, and our front end is there with the default hello. Okay. Now how that looks in the desktop. The icon looks very good because I had to change the configuration of the icon. So what happened between yesterday and today is also the configuration of the icon change. So let's drop all of this because I don't think I have anything. Yeah, we can just undo all of this. I can undo all of this. And I'm gonna run the commands that yep, cross env, yep. So we are really close. I have to understand now how to publish from NX to. Oh, I may have to run tests. Well, running, I think running commands, it did what it's supposed to be doing, and I don't think I'm gonna add too many tests, but pretty much I'm just gonna link the code. All units declarations, great. I may have to do one thing here for a moment. And I'm just going to take this down over here. And this, yeah, I just don't want things showing up on the screen for no good reason. Let me go into. Oh yeah, I was adding prompt for the terminal. Yes. And I'm gonna say here. Remove innocent code. Yep, commit. And I think the next thing I have to do is to publish my package into NPM. Okay. So let me merge this into main. And I have to change also the repo. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just to how do I exclude? No, well, it's a valid question here, and is when I'm oh well, I should generate first my package. That's the only thing I need to do. Let's see. Yeah, I think we are clean here. Clear. Okay. So clean. And let's merge this into my local main and let's create a repo for this. And let's start to write documentation because there is no documentation. So we are going to do it. Oh, I have to migrate to the latest version of NX because we are in 19.1. So that's gonna be good. Now I can see you. Please, please, Daniel, I need that. Yeah, please, Daniel, I need that. Please, Daniel. Okay, so let's go back here. Yes, Daniel, I need this information channel. So let's go back here. And yes, Gitgraph. Cool thing that I really like is about this. Oof. Okay. Should I just kill Git and initialize everything? I don't mind. I mean, I can just take out the React project because I really don't need it. It's just for the sake of the document, the generation of this application. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go NS console and let's remove a project, workspace, remove an application library. I'm gonna kill frontend. And that's pretty much, yes. I don't need anything else. Yeah, just go for it, kill it, and force it. There you go. So now we need the only package that we need that is regarding our main application. I'm gonna say here, let's add all of this and let's clean up to ready state. Okay, let's say commit. I will have to clone this in another part because I need to create demos. So that's another part that I'm gonna probably do today. Just give me one moment, please. I will be right back. What is? Okay, I have time until 5:55. 5? Until 5? Okay, I have time until 5. So I have 45 minutes just to start to create documentation. So yeah. So let's do this. I'm gonna say here, close this, close this. I'm gonna say here, remove item. I'm gonna say here, remove item. Git. Let's say here, recurse force. Okay. There you go. So we are baby Jesus clean right now. We have nothing to fear. Now it's time to go into my GitHub and start to push stuff. I can't believe Arc has become such a awesome browser. To be honest, probably the best decision I take. I mean, Microsoft Edge is a good browser to ditch out Chrome, but now this takes the crown for me. Like it has so many cool things. Let's go on my GitHub. Yeah, programming. Yes, what is my GitHub? Let's create a new repo. Gonna call it NX Electron Vit. Already exists on this account. Huh? Okay. What is that? I want to see names here. Okay. Let's go into my profile. Your repos. Post key. I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna start to delete things that I don't need. Oh no! This Angular Tail Wisdom setup is part of one article I have. Nope, I can't. I'm gonna start to delete things. I'm gonna start to delete things later on. Okay, so I'm gonna just kill this thing, and I'm gonna start to delete this. Delete this repository. I want to delete. Yes, I understand. Oh, okay, delete. Yeah, confirm. There you go. Now let's create a repo and I'm gonna say here NX plugin that helps you to build Electron applications from Vite from Vite projects. React or Vue or analog.js or whatever supports Vite. From Vite projects, yes. Vite frontend projects. So let's create the repo. And let's push it. So let's start with this. Git init. Initial code. Add all of these changes and commit. Now let's do this over here again. I'm gonna say here git branch minus m main and git push that's you origin main. Okay, so if everything is fine now, we should see. Look at that. Yay. Now what we're gonna do here is just to ensure that we have all of this. Okay, so now let's create the documentation for this. Now that I have this, I'm gonna create uh let's create a git flow for this. So I'm gonna create a new branch that is called, oh, how can I set up git flow? To be honest, I don't know how to set up git flow. I know how it works, but I don't know how to set it up, so I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how to do that for me quickly. Yeah, chat, open AI. Oh, how can I set up git flow in an existing GitHub code base? Oh, so that's it? Git flow init? Okay, let's see. Git flow init. Main production is not gonna be release. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Main, development, features, bug fixes, release branch, yes. Hotfixes, support, version tag prefix, V. Well, I'm not gonna put V. Should I put V? Why should I put V? Why I should put V as version tag prefix. Okay. Using a V prefix is consistent with semantic versioning. Okay. Yes. Directory hooks, yes. Okay, so pretty much now we are set up. Now, from here, we're gonna start to create branches. Now I'm gonna say here git push git push. Oh no, I may have to set up a GSUP. I had that. You know what? I'm getting tired of typing git commands. I have a repo for that. Where is my GitHub? Okay, so I have one repo that helped me not long ago, and is to use push git aliases. So this one helped me to create almost every single command that I use. So what I have to do is just to go into my user profile and load that. So let's do that very quickly because I do think that I need those shortcuts ipso facto. I'm gonna say here see profile. Oh. I did this file. So I say code profile. Okay. Now I have this. And now I'm gonna say here open because I am in that one. I'm gonna say here new text document. I'm gonna say here git push git alias push git alias dot ps1. Yeah. Yes. Just open this one because I need it. Let's paste all of this. Oh, I didn't update this for a long time, but I'm gonna do this for PowerShell just to make it easier. Now the command that I'm gonna say git push set up. So let's do that. It's not here. So I remember almost every single shortcut that the CSH git bash has. So I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, what's going on? I feel people is hitting me up. Okay. This is announcements on where? Self-promote. Oh, yes. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, yes. Very appreciated. Very appreciated, Daniel. We can now have in our Angular space. Or self-promote. Yes. There you go. There you go. Thank you very much, Daniel. So I'm gonna say here function git push sup origin. Yes. So now you have to say here in the main file. Oh, what? Oh, time up? Oh, yeah. You have to go to your martial arts class. Get ready. At 5 we go. There you go. I'm gonna say here. From what? Push git alias.ps1. Okay, so I want to see this working. Okay, so I'm gonna say here how to reload PowerShell. I forgot how to reload a PowerShell, so don't blame me. That's the reason sometimes I have to learn this. How to reload PowerShell. So, okay. Better I close the window instead. Okay, so let's open a new window. And let's say, if I say git push, it's gonna slap me on the face. I'm gonna say git piece up. There you go. Easy. So let's start to switch branches from whatever I have. Main. No, where are my branches? Those are not my branches. I have plenty of more branches here. Nope. Branches. Main. I'm gonna say here again git init. I'm gonna say git checkout release. Haha, what? Are you kidding me? Good, check out. I'm oh, let's see. Create new branch into feature. Why I'm not seeing that. Origin, main and develop. So I'm not seeing
Give me 1 second.
feature branch prefix. So I'm gonna say here feature documentation. Uh, Usually from develop you create your feature branches. So I'm gonna say here, okay, check out. I'm gonna say here feature documentation.
That was before. Okay, then that's it. I will not gonna prepare for. Okay, you can eat all of that.
I'm gonna say here gsap.
Yes, you can eat all of that.
Now we have feature documentation. Okay, so let's start to write some documentation.
I give you lunch. Eat it.
But also, I have to change the name of my package. I did something very stupid. Okay. Man, I, I am, I have to change the name of the package. So let me delete the cache here of nx reset. Or at the end of the day, just kill it. Remove. Oh well, as a part of the documentation, it goes back into the main. Yeah. But no, I had to change part of the information here. Okay, I'm gonna say here remove item git course force git init. I'm gonna say here a dot. No, git add it doesn't exist. Nothing specified. Nothing added. What? I'm gonna say here initial template. GovSarmy, come on. Git amend initial code. Now, how can I amend a commit? It's not git amend? Oh, that's dash amend. Yep. There you go. Yeah, stop it. Now let's change our workspace name. Gonna say here name is do I need all of this? Maybe. Okay, let's take out this down. Let's do key flow init. Oh, no, no, no. Why did it change? Oh, yeah. I want for the Rocks NG guy that has a lot of plugins. How did NG Rocks or NX Rocks? Yeah, TimeSoft. So, how many repos he has? He has only one for all the packages he has. Yes, he has one package for everything. So, if I were to understand how he works, let's see. Yeah, pretty much everything is there. So, there you go. Okay. Now I have to overwrite the main. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Oh, don't tell me I close the window. Um, oh, I can just follow what I did. Uh, okay, there you go. So that should be now my full package should be fine here. Okay, I'm gonna look into that later on. Just gonna look into. I'm gonna say here next electron bit. I had to delete the branches. Let's say here. This goes. This goes. Okay. So I'm gonna say here. Git flow init. Features, packs, releases, hotfix support. V is the one. And hooks, and we are good. Okay, so now we have main and develop ready to go. Oh, what do you need, my kitten?
I'm looking for the iPad.
The iPad is not here.
Oh no, I looked it over there.
Okay. Let's see. So for this package, it's gonna be an Electron bit. Okay. Actually, do I have any other instances of this? Now you have to change this into Eric Roder codes. Look at that, I still have a mess on this. Oh, let's go to main. There you go. Has a more meaningful name. Generators, just the package project. Yeah, pretty much. This config, it should be fixed. I wonder, actually, now that I look at this, let me see his. Let me open a new tab. NX rocks. His NX config. There should be full of plugins here. Oh, he hasn't put plugins here. His plugins are empty. Yeah, for I do think I had to talk to this guy 2 times of how he does his building without incorporating additional stuff like a React or other stuff. Those plugins. I have that question for him. So how he does all this stuff in a way that he can bring his development without installing all these plugins. For the moment, it's just gonna just wipe out this. Oh, well, if you want to understand the creation, look at the creator. Okay, so he creates this package over here. So the documentation has to go. Oh, I wonder if his main. Oh, I like to see this. Okay, I like this kind of formatting because this is not probably not the first uh, plugin I'm gonna build. Now that I have more understanding of the architecture of NX, I can be able to create new things. Okay, so it's almost 5. I had to start to get ready. So, uh, yeah, now it's time to write documentation, and I will see you soon when I have this ready to go into release. So that's it for the moment. It was cool. It was cool to see that things are going accordingly. So thank you guys. Have a great day. Goodbye.